Yes people, so this is my first ever vlog. So today we got a full day of eating as I'm approaching the last bit of my off season, as Ramadan is pretty much 1.5 weeks away. I thought this might be a great time to show people what I eat on a daily and how I managed to keep so lean during my off season, as you will see from the photo here. So it's just gone past 6:30. I weighed myself today. Today I'm 221 pounds. I'm just gonna make my meal one, my cream of rice. I'll do my cardio and I'll talk to you properly after. I'm just about to make my meal one. So I usually make my meal one the night before, but due to making this day in the life full day of eating, I thought I'll make it today. I have PT first thing in the morning. And due to me having PT in the morning, I don't have time to make my cream rice and eat and do everything else. So it makes sense for me to make it the night before. And as soon as I get up, pray and eat, and then to go straight to the gym. Because my first PT client is usually at 7:30. The first meal is cream of rice. The complete strength cream rice. This is the best flavor, by the way. Cinnamon cereal. And that's my favorite flavor anyway. Anything that you get from complete strength, make sure you use my code SHAM10 for 10% discount. I showed you how to make cream rice using the stove. And now when you make it on the stove, you can volumize it, because when you're on a cut, you want to volumize it as much as possible to make you feel fuller. However, now I'm on the opposite end of my diet where I'm trying to be smart on how I make my meals, because obviously I'm on a lot of calories. So instead of volumize it, I try to make sure it's less. What's the opposite of volumize? Just basically less amount. I don't know. First, we're gonna put 125 grams of cream of rice. I'm gonna make this using the kettle. Then we're going to use almond butter and honey. So you're going to use 20 grams of almond butter and 25 grams of honey as well. I got 125 grams of coal here, 20 grams of almond butter and 25 grams of honey. I got boiling hot water. So what I do, I just put pretty much tiny bit there. So the texture is pretty thick and it needs a lot more water. We add cold water. So as you are putting the cold water in, you just want to make sure you keep mixing it. It looks like there's not that much in there, but this is the texture I want it, because I don't want it that much volume, because I don't want to feel too full from this. All we gotta do now is put 70 grams of isolate whey. So right now I'm using the complete strength chocolate orange. I'm using raspberries, so you can use any sort of berries really. 100 grams of raspberries here. I'm not even going to try to make this as presentable as possible, because right now when you're in prep, you try to make everything as fancy as possible. With off season, you want to make the food as tasty as possible, but in terms of presentation, I don't give a damn right now. So I do this every morning without fail. 10 grams of glutamine. Glutamine helps with digestion. So the way I see it is, the better the body absorbs the food, the better you will grow. And simple as. So you want to make sure your digestion is good and proper. Also, we're going to use 1 scoop of the complete strength hydration supplement. 1 scoop of that first thing in the morning. It helps to boost your immune system, and it helps to improve your electrolyte balance. Obviously in Ramadan, as we have a short eating and drinking window, obviously leaving ourselves dehydrated for most of the day, fast open, the first protocol is making sure we are hydrated well. So having a scoop of this first thing when we open our fast is going to help us a lot. I'm also going to have another scoop before we close our fast as well, to make sure we have everything that we need. So put it all in my favorite chosen few shaker bottle. Obviously those that been watching the last YouTube videos will also know I'm an athlete for chosen few as well. I don't have a chosen few jump on, but I will wear it to the gym. So with chosen few, any clothing that you do get from chosen few, make sure you use SHAM10 for 10% discount. Giving you guys so many discounts. Yes people, so as my food is pretty much, well, it is ready, I like to do my cardio before my first meal. But on days where I have PT first thing in the morning, I have to do my cardio either after my PT sessions or after my training sessions. Cardio is important to do even in your bulk phase, because that's going to help you keep lean, as I have, and as well as going to help your digestion as well. So also ignore the mess. As you can see, I'm getting a full reno done in my garden, and my builders are due to be here soon. So I'm gonna get my cardio in before they come here. But I'm hoping this garden work is done by the end of the week. So just about to head to the gym, so I'm gonna make my intra-workout. So intra-workout, for those that know, is the drink that you have during your workout. 20 grams of EAs. Make sure you measure everything out. And then I also have another scoop of the complete strength hydration supplement. Another scoop here. Then I have 5 grams of creatine. And then I have 40 grams of clusterdextrin. Easy carbs to get in. Again, all complete strength. And then we're going to finish off with 5 grams of taurine. And then we're going to finish off with 3 drops of the salt, which equates to 1.5 grams of salt. If you get stuck, always use a toothpick to get it all in. Now I'm going to have my post-workout. So in my post-workout, I have 150 grams of carbs with 40 grams of isolate. So before I used to have about 185 grams of Cocoa Pops, but I just ended up being too sick with that. So what I've done now, I changed my post-workout to 120 grams of Frosties and 2 Rice Krispie bars, which gives me just around 150 grams of carbs. Again, with the push on with off season, sometimes you get sick of having the same foods, and with more experience you learn what food works well, and you learn about when you should switch up things, as I learned from the past as well. So right now I switched up my Cocoa Pops to 120 grams of Frosties and 2 Rice Krispie bars. Gonna quickly get this meal in. I've got a consultation called in the next half an hour, and then we got other errands to do, so leave. I was thinking about how long I've been on this boat. So I worked it out. I've been on this boat for 32 weeks, so works out to about 8 months now. So my last stage weight was 172 pounds, which was on the 14th of July, so that equates to 78 kilos. Today I weighed myself, which is 221 pounds, and so I put on 43 pounds since then. And again, as I'll put another picture here, shows you a man should do it in a sensible way, where I wasn't just chasing the scale weight, obviously making sure we're pushing up food in the right way. So fans have worked out is kilos, so that's pretty much under 20 kilos. I'm okay, not all it's going to be muscle, but I feel like a lot of it will be muscle with the way I'm looking. Again, before, and I've done this in the past, but I feel like a lot of people make this mistake. They chase the scale weight, so when they go on a bulk, they want to get as much calories in because they think that's going to help them put on a lot of muscle. Now, you should eat in a surplus, but you need to eat in a surplus in a sensible way, because all you're doing is just going more fat. How are you, bro? People are surprised when I tell them I have a coach. Do you know what I mean? Because I always see it as it's like you, it's to help you keep accountable. Do you know what I mean? Take that stress off you. Yes, Peter. So just finished my consultation call. Luckily, we got a new member joining our team. I just thought it might be a good opportunity for me to tell you more about my coaching, guys, because I don't use my YouTube Platinum enough to plug my coaching. So yeah, guys, I do offer online coaching. So I have actually stopped taking any personal training clients on now. Everything has been moved to online. Literally just got 2 more personal training clients who are also moving to online. With my online coaching, guys, I tailor to beginners to athletes who want to jump on stage. The way I have developed my app makes it easy accessible for everyone to use and make progressing. So if you guys, some of you guys probably do follow me on Instagram, would have seen a lot of my transformations. I may post some of them here, right here, so you can see the transformations that I've had from, again, who's never stepped to a gym to people who jumped on stage. So guys, if you are struggling with your fitness goals or needs any help or advice, please either drop a comment below or message me on any of my social media platforms, whether it be Instagram or even TikTok. My Instagram and TikTok, you can get hold of me via Coach by Sham, or you can even email me if you wanted to. So my email is contact@coachbysham.co.uk. And then what we'll do, we'll have a consultation call like I have here with one of my clients now, and we'll see what support you need from myself, and then we can put a plan together to help you. So yeah, let's get it, guys. So yes, people, I'm about to have meal 3, if you can see here. So what we have here is 150 grams of cooked chicken, 300 grams of cooked jasmine rice, 5 of avocado oil, and we got 100 grams of veg, and 20 grams of sauerkraut, I should say. So with this meal, there 739 calories, 56 of protein, let's just say 57, 94 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fats. So I do have this meal again, so do repeat this meal again in another couple of hours. So I'm going to quickly get this meal in, head to the barber's because I need a trim. This is the longest I have gone without a trim and I look homeless. Normally I do get a trim every week, but due to builders being down my house, me juggling work and everything else, I just had no time to get there. And that's how you know I'm busy, because I always, without fail, get a trim once a week. But it is what it is. We got to get the work done and we got to get the food down. So I may see you in the barber's. If not, I'll see you for the next meal. Yes, people, so I'm just about to have meal 4. So meal 4 is the same as meal 3. We're going to put some avocado oil on my rice, 5 grams here. I got 150 grams of chicken, 300 grams of rice, 500 grams of avocado oil, which is this. I usually use macadamia oil, but I ran out. But avocado oil for some extra fats again, and some veg, a bit of spice with sriracha sauce. This is what I do with my chicken. I batch cook my chicken, which lasts me about 2-3 days, and I cook my chicken with Nando's marinade sauce. I just feel like people make dieting so hard. It's plain and simple. You don't need to make it hard. Like I said, this literally takes me 2 minutes to make, put it in the oven, and then you carry on with your day, and then it's good to go. Yeah, get meal 4 down me, and then I got 2 more meals to go. So meal 5 is cream rice. So cream rice digests super well. This is why I choose it. Again, when pushing food, you want to make sure you're picking food that digests super well. So here, 125 grams of cream rice, 20 grams of peanut butter, and 52 grams of protein powder, which gives me 40 grams of protein from that protein powder. Just about to get my meal 6 ready, which is 250 grams of beef mince and lean beef mince and 350 grams of white rice. So I'm making this, I thought it might be a good time to talk about competing, because I do get this asked a lot. People are asking me if I'm going to compete again, and if I am, when am I going to compete? So I spoke about this before on my Instagram. If someone was to ask me if I was going to compete, like let's say 6-7 months ago, I would say no. But because my off season has gone so well, and I have a lot of people around me competing and stuff like that, I do have the itch to compete again. Also, but saying that, alhamdulillah, like obviously my business has in terms of I got more clients that I look over, so my coaching will always be a priority. Depends on how I'm going to manage stuff, because I don't want my own focus to go into my prep, because obviously I have a few people that's looking to jump on stage this year as well, so a lot of focus will need to go on them. But saying that, obviously this is the first time I have been a full-time coach, and I have prepped whilst doing coaching, personal training, and have a full-time job. So there's really no reason as to why I can't do it. It's more so if I believe in myself that I can be at a good level. So there are my thoughts on competing. So I'll see what it is, because I haven't really made a decision, but the plan is now, obviously Ramadan's like a week and a half away. But during Ramadan, I'm going to go on a mini cut. This will allow me to get rid of any unwanted fat, give my digestion tract a bit of a break, and then reassess from there. Because at the end of the day, I compete to win, and I don't want to just compete just to make up numbers. Also, I'm considering to jump on the men's physique stage as well. Maybe do men's physique and classic, because I do believe I can still do well in men's physique, but I do believe I need a bit more size. Also, this is meal 6, so this is 250 grams of lean beef mince, 350 grams of cooked white rice, and vegetables. So I know what you're thinking, do I have ketchup with everything? And the answer is yes. I love ketchup. People, so that 6 meals done there. So the total calories for the day, which is the training day diet, it's 5,215 calories. Macro breakdown is 262 grams of protein, 725 of carbs, and 80 grams of fats. And then obviously in terms of cardio, we do 20 minutes every day and 8,000 steps. Today, I've actually got way more than that because I was doing a lot of running around. I got 13,000 steps. Again, doing a lot of running around for the bodybuilder. You guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys got some sort of information or something that you guys can take back and into your diet. Obviously, if there's something that you're struggling with in terms of training diet or whatever it might be, like I said, you could contact me on any of my social media platforms or comment below on this YouTube channel. I'll be more than happy to answer any question that you guys have. Like I said, I'm always stuck to word in making sure I am more committed to YouTube, so putting more videos out. So obviously Rahi's back as well, so we'll be doing a lot more gym tours now. So guys, make sure you like, comment the channel. I really appreciate you guys coming up to us saying that you enjoy our videos, because it's you guys that we actually do these videos, because YouTube does take a lot of time and effort, but all worth it when people come up to us to say that they really enjoy our videos, or just ask us when's the next video out, because it's really nice to hear, because you guys are taking your time out to watch our videos. It's quick to hear, because I always talked about this as well. Like, I have more followers on Instagram, but I got better supporters on YouTube. Guys, anyway, I'm gonna lock off here. I'm gonna do a bit of work, hopefully get this food digested properly, because you don't want to sleep. Oh yeah, that's a good tip for you guys. Make sure when you eat, try go stand around for a bit of a walk. Avoid going to sleep straight after or lying down, because your food is not going to be digested well, and then it's going to sit heavy on your stomach, which is going to mess up your digestive system and whatnot. Little things that I've learned over the past. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go on the walking trackpad for a good 5 minutes, and then do a bit of work, pray, and then go to sleep. So see you guys for the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.